Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of The Road to Glory. So, I figured we'd have like one more shot at Division 1 on the Road to Glory this year. We're getting ever so close to what will be FIFA 18 Ultimate Team, and I understand this series is obviously very stale at this point. Not that many of you, I don't imagine, are actually playing the game right now. So let me know in the comments actually if you are still playing FIFA 17. I'd be interested to know. I went out and bought myself an Ogbonna just to complete a Premier League side to see if maybe playing with a Prem team would help me out somewhat. And then I decided, why not go all out? If this is my last attempt in Division 1, let's use those 5-match loans on the Player of the Year, like purple cards that I've got. And buying Ogbonna was actually a bit of a waste, because I instantly just put Rio Ferdinand in. Because I didn't realise at the time when I bought him, but then I looked at my club and was like, oh, I've got 8 games left on a Legend Ferdinand. That's probably a better centre-back to use. So we got a fresh, clean start in Division 1, and we come up against this, a really strong-looking side. He's got the tournament winner Marquinhos to start things off, an in-form version of Nainggolan. He's got Team of the Season Tyson, Bernardo Silva, and Legend George Weah up front. And then, right at the beginning of the game, I score an absolute belter with that 92 rated Kante. I wish I had, like, the full version on this account. Honestly, he makes such a difference, such a fantastic player on this game, because he's got shooting as well as being able to just cover the entire pitch and you know, do all the defensive stuff. But I get the ball through here and it goes to Moussa Dembele of all people. Like, it's not the player I wanted in front of goal. He's left-footed and in a right-footed player situation, and it doesn't quite work out for us. However, Dele Alli spots Moussa, and when you think about how far away the defenders are there, if he'd have taken a touch when he should have done, we could have been completely through on goal. And I've been nothing but disappointed by that pink FUTWIZ Moussa card so far, and it pays off for my opponent, me messing up, because he goes down the other end and scores a goal. I try and get back in the lead straight away with David Luiz, but force a good save out of trap. And then Nainggolan plays it down the wing. I don't clear the ball, and then, well, he just basically puts it on a plate for Nainggolan to head into the back of the net. And just before half-time, this guy's completely turned the game around. And I'm now losing going into the break, when I obviously started this game out winning. Less possession than my opponent. He was good. He was good on the ball. He obviously got a solid team behind him as well. So it was always going to be a tough one. But I definitely got some good players there that we could work with. And I felt as though if we could get back into this match. I take the shot with David Luiz again. He's obviously got a fantastic shooting stat, so that's why I'm banging long rangers in with him. He makes a mistake and gives the ball away to Son, and then like Carrasco sticks it into the back of the net. But great work from what are 2 substitutes that have come on at half time to help get that equaliser and get me back into this game. And then this happens. Give away a corner, the ball whips in. I'm in control of Dele Alli there, and Heung-min Son runs back and scores like an own goal header when I'm not in control of him. Like, you don't get the greatest of replays there, so I'm going to slow it down. Look at this. I'm with Dele Alli, and Heung-min Son runs back and auto-headers it into the back of the net, and all of a sudden, I'm losing this game with like only a few minutes to go. I get unlucky and hit the bar with Rio Ferdinand right there. Carrasco then plays it through to Heung-min Son, who doesn't get enough power behind it. Well, no, this game is basically over at this point, and I end up losing the game. I literally lost that game on that own goal from Heung-min Son, which I wasn't in control of him. Absolutely gutted, because like that puts us off to the worst possible start in Division 1, and this is going to be my final run in Division 1, I'm pretty sure of it. It is about time we, you know, cut our losses if we can't win this bloody thing. And the reward isn't that great anyway. Obviously, a lot of people don't really play Divisions that much anymore. They're just in it for champs. I go straight on into a second game, another ridiculous team. He's got, again, Marquinhos, team of the tournament winner, should I say. Pink FUTWIZ, Dembele, he had a premium SBC Torres. Lots of fantastic players on this game, and I'm lucky to not go 1-0 down right there. However, he plays it to Mane, to Torres, to Carrasco, back. Well, here's another example of a player not doing what I want them to do. So we've already had the Heung-min Son incident, but I'm going to slow this one down as well, because the ball's coming across. Luke Shaw is in control of that right there, yet he lunges for the tackle instead of what I clearly pressed was B for him to boot it away. So I concede from that, and I feel like really hard done by because I don't see what I could really have done in both of those situations. It was like the first time was an auto header from someone I'm not in control with, and then the second one, the game has not switched in from like defender mode to in possession mode. So I don't know what I could have done differently there, to be honest. And we go into the break at 1-1 at half time. Going into the second half then, I'm trying to force some efforts here, and then so is my opponent. He gets the ball with Carrasco, scores a nice goal. Fair play to him on that one. That was very well worked, very nice dribbling, and just generally a tidy finish from what was the 88 rated Carrasco. I brought my team of the season version on though, and then Harry Kane whips a lovely ball in. Heung-min Son rises like a salmon to really nod that one in with just a lot of power and great accuracy into the top corner, like straight across the goalkeeper. There is no way in hell he's getting that one. My opponent plays a short corner to a free Wijnaldum, who gets inside the box, to a free Torres, who then sticks it into the back of the net. I don't know if that's me being a terrible defender and somehow not getting close enough to him, but it just seemed very odd that my opponent had two free players like in the box. Rio Ferdinand's supposed to be marking there. So, yeah, I was definitely salty. I'm looking like I'm going to get my 2 losses in this league right at the get-go. Klein clears it off the line. It drops to Carrasco, and I get my own slice of luck right there because I just hit it with Carrasco, and it just nutmegs the defender. Normally, I would imagine that would get blocked by one of those 3 defenders or the goalkeeper. So, to be fair, I got my slice of luck in that situation. Heung-min Son then plays it across goal. I go for the low driven with Carrasco, but Ruffier is there to save. I get another opportunity here with Harry Kane. Belt it across goal. Underside of the bar this time. It's just not my day, is it? Final opportunity for Heung-min Son, and team of the season Marquinhos puts in a game-saving slide tackle for my opponent right there. So I felt a bit hard done by, but actually when I look back at it, some of those chances I should have taken better, and then a couple of the goals that my opponent did score were actually quite good. So a draw, I would say, is quite a fair result for that particular game. Definitely shouldn't have lost the first one though, should have got a draw there. So I go into one final game, because of course if I lose this one, I just get like, I don't get to win Division 1. You know, I've dropped enough points already that I kind of need to win every single other game in this division. So we need to get a win here for this season to really carry on. Another strong team. He's got that new 90 rated Mkhitaryan in the cam spot. FUTWIZ winner Musa. He's got the tournament winner Sigurdsson. So another good player that we're coming up against here. And I concede relatively early to a first time strike from that 90 rated Mkhitaryan. I know how good his previous versions have been, so I know that I'm up against a very good version of him right there. I then don't clear the ball. Completely and utterly user error in that particular scenario. I gave the ball to him. I didn't clear it straight away with De Gea. And, well, fortunately for me, I get back into the game. Score myself a flying Dutchman with Harry Kane. Now, that's the Robin van Persie header that he scored way back when in the international game a few years back now. Was it World Cup or Euros? I can't quite remember. But yeah, we scored one of them. That's a nice header. It's my favourite header like type that they added to the game a couple of years ago. And I always love it when I eventually score one. And then I get an equaliser. Early doors in the second half against this guy. Carrasco coming on as a sub. No, not coming on as a sub. I played my other team for this one. I played my normal strong team. And then literally Heung-min Son a few moments later. Look at the clock, 55 minutes on it. We managed to score 2 goals at the start of the second half to put us in the lead when we were literally losing 2-0. So we've turned this game around quite nicely. And well, Sigurdsson with some very, very nice LTRT dribbling gets it to Heung-min Son. And to be fair to my opponent, that's a banger of a goal as well. A really nice goal, but then he shushes me. And I think he shushes me because when I ran up to the camera with my Heung-min Son, he did the auto shush, but that's not me doing it. And then he goes for the pause as well. That was on an equalising goal, mate. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Martial comes on as a substitute. I barge past a few defenders, take the shot across goal, force a save out of Ederson. David Luiz then turns the defender, puts it back across for Harry Kane to run around, stick that ball into the back of the net, run off. And of course I shush him back because he just did it to me. And I've just gone into the lead. So of course he deserves to be hit with the return shush right there. I think it was only necessary. And I managed to hold the game out. and we do eventually win. And to be fair, I came up against quite a grumpy opponent. His game attack had some sort of grumpy in it, and there was some back and forth for a little bit afterwards. Yeah, grumpy guy, salty grumpy guy. We eventually end up winning the game, and so we're 1-1-1 in Division 1. Obviously, I can't imagine us winning the division from this particular run, but we've got to give it our all in the next time that I play, and hope that we can do better than we've done in previous times. Oh, there's a message from him popped up right there. But I would say this team is definitely our strongest. I tried it out with the Prem team for a little bit there. It wasn't quite working out for us. Maybe I use my 3 remaining games of the higher rated, like Kante and Dele Alli. Stick Dele Alli into this one, see what I can do there. But other than that, that's going to wrap up today's episode. If you have enjoyed, please don't forget to smash a like on it. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you guys are new around here. Have a good one, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.